Did you know that there's a place in Briarcliff that sells 30 different kinds of empanadas?
Ham and cheese, olives and cheese, onions and cheese, peppers and cheese, bacon and cheese, pepperoni and cheese.
It's called Med Empanada, and that's where I had a date with the Empanada Master, a guy who spent the last year on a quest to find the best empanadas in Westchester. Ladies and gents, meet Adam Christensen.
About a year ago, I started to try and find where good empanadas were in Westchester, and there were just so many places. I thought it's probably worth to go really, really deep and find where you can find great empanadas.
Ham, cheese, tomato, and basil. Cheese, tomato, and basil. Lebanese. Umita.
The cool thing about empanadas...
If you think about it, empanadas, they might be called something different, but almost every culture has
some kind of a meat pie.
Yeah, the beef patty, or in Australia, we used to always get, meat pies, and so...
the Jamaican ones?
Yeah, Jamaican beef patties, and
you got Italian calzones, you got pierogies.
This is Marcelo Azar. He's originally from Uruguay, and he owns Med.
Every single culture has a different kind of empanada. You just have to open your mind and think it's just a folded dough with something inside in different shapes, forms, or sizes. Spinach, chicken parmesan, beef mendocina, buffalo chicken, 3 cheese, shrimp with tomato and fresh cilantro.
Adam loves Med because of the variety, but his journey took him to plenty of other places.
A lot of these places like, I can't remember, El Rincon Paisa, I think, is what it's called, and it is, in Portchester. It's this little tiny galley, and, I just happened to notice, I was just walking along the main drag there in Portchester, I noticed they said, empanadas, and so I thought I'd stop in there. They probably haven't had a gringo in there, and I don't know when. In places like Little Paraguay Deli and White Plains, or Harrison, I don't know where it is, they've got like 6 different kinds on display there, which, outside of Med, they've got the most variety.
Med empanada, Hawaiian, veggie, Mexicana, Italian combos.
Adam had a method to his mission. He's a huge contributor to Chowhound, and he did lots of Google searches. Then he hit the streets.
Chapinas Deli and Mount Kisco, they'll hand make. There's these neat ladies in the back that hand make their tortillas, this Guatemalan place. And they'll sometimes hand make their empanadas, and they're great then. But if you get them after they've been under a heat lamp for an hour, So that's the biggest thing, I think. Fresh. Can you get them freshly made or freshly fried or whatever it is?
Fried or baked. Usually you don't have that choice. Usually get them baked and they come from another place already made. We make them absolutely fresh from scratch. Meat lovers, Philly cheesesteak, Greek, American, and Denise.
I usually just go in and chances are they'll have empanadas somewhere on their menu, or I'll just say, tiene empanadas, which is, do you have empanadas? Then they'll say yes, and then they'll start to speak to me in Spanish, and I'll look at them clueless, nice kind of smile, or really humble, like I'm an idiot smile. It goes a really long way. and they'll
Can you show us that smile?
Yeah, they're like, it's good, we're just like, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot, but, I think your food is great.
So if you're looking for the best empanadas, check out Adam's story. If you're looking for the most kinds of empanadas, come here to Med Empanadas in Briarcliff. I'm Liz Johnson with Small Bites for Aloha.com.
The dulce de leche, then we have quince, mulata, apple, apricot, and Nutella. That's about all.